Ladies and gentlemen, welcome along to LDN Wrestling, coming to you live from the Edmonton Theatre just outside of London. And this international bout features the American Fancy Ryan Clancy coming all the way from New Jersey against Herco Wisky, who is coming all the way from Argentina. As you saw at the beginning of the bout, Fancy Ryan Clancy decided to jump Herco Wisky, and now he's on the receiving end of an arm drag and a nice armbar from the Argentine. Herco Wisky, of course, the first Argentinian wrestler to appear in LDM Wrestling wearing the long purple trunks. And Fancy Ryan Clancy, who told me earlier on in the day that he is going to teach everyone in the United Kingdom and any wrestler who he participates against that what is old is once again new. So a homage, as it were, to perhaps some of the old school wrestling, but it is the new school of wrestling. Herco Wisky, who is taking Ryan Clancy down and doing whatever you want to say that was, because I just won't comment on that. Nice pinfall, 2 count only though. Well, Wisky engaging this Edmonton crowd as he is now, just given a hard right shot to the side of the head. Fancy Ryan Clancy then goes for an Irish whip, misses a clothesline, tilt-a-whirl into a beautiful airplane spin from Fancy Ryan Clancy, but he's taken down into a head scissors by Herco Wisky. Great move there from the Argentinian. Charges into the corner. Clancy's up onto 1 foot now. He's ducking his head into that corner as Herco Wisky is getting ready to charge. Banderas over the top rope, lands on the apron, blocked. And Clancy pulls the head of Herco Wisky down right over that top rope. So Fancy Ryan Clancy, of course, is from New Jersey, folks. And New Jersey is a wonderful state in the United States, just next to New York, of course. But it does have an awkward nickname, which of course is that it is the armpit of America. Now, that being said, I have been to New Jersey on many occasions, and it is a wonderful place. But here, Fancy Ryan Clancy is really getting in the face of these young Edmonton fans. A sold-out Edmonton theatre here. Another wonderful location. Some people call Edmonton the spiritual home for LDM Wrestling. They have, of course, been putting on shows in Edmonton and around Edmonton for several years. And in fact, they used to have a training school in Edmonton. So another fun fact for you, brought to you by me, Reginald Kensington III. And I will continue to bring fun facts to you each and every LDM Wrestling video that we put here on YouTube. And the way that you can see all of those videos is by subscribing and enabling notifications. That way you will get a notification every time LDM Wrestling puts a video on its YouTube page. Fancy Ryan Clancy in control right here with a very nice shin lock right now. And Wisky just trying to figure out how to get out of it, and he's really trying to see if the crowd can help him. If I was Wisky, I'd try and turn onto my feet, and then I'd try and turn my body away from Clancy to try and separate myself, and that's exactly what he's done. But Clancy was right on top, and Clancy came very hard onto the back with a club using his right hand. Now teasing the fans here. Clancy still on top, laying the boots in. Very understated outfit, Fancy Ryan Clancy. Just gone for the plain navy trunks and boots there. And look at Wisky then fighting back the Argentine. Nicely done. He's got the word fiesta written on his long trunks there. Likes to party, does the Argentine. Clancy reverses the Irish whip, hits a nice back elbow right on the side of the ring though. And he goes for a cover, and the referee needs to notice that Clancy's legs was underneath the bottom rope. A little bit of an illegal tactic there used by the American. Back on control then, on the rear side is Fancy Ryan Clancy. But folks, I'd like you to also not just subscribe and enable notifications to the video, but also go to ldnwrestling.com. From there you can see profiles of all of our superstars, as well as where LDM Wrestling are coming next to a town or city near you, so that you can be in the audience for the next LDM Wrestling show. And both men just collided heads in the middle of the ring here, folks. A double countout is a possibility. And now Herco Wisky, as you can hear the crowd being encouraged to cheer for the Argentinian. Head referee Adrian then is building that count up. He's all the way up to 6. Clancy's on both knees, so is Wisky. And it seems Wisky's up to his feet first, but he's forgotten to focus on where Clancy is. Clancy's got that right hand cocked. Herco ducks underneath. Drop kick to the shoulder. A second drop kick, nailing Clancy in that shoulder joint right there, trying to find that weak spot. Oh, wheelbarrow attempt right there. Beautiful bulldog from Herco Wisky. And it looks like it's fiesta time for Herco Wisky. What's he got planned? He's waiting for Clancy to get to his feet. Kick to the midsection. Off the ropes. Oh, he went for that neck breaker, but Clancy caught him there. Belly to back suplex, dropping Wisky on his neck. That might be all that's needed. Just a 2 count from on Herco Wisky by Fancy Ryan Clancy. Well, the New Jersey native here trying to pick up a victory here. But Herco Wisky not out yet. Clancy then goes for a suplex attempt. Oh, Wisky then lands over on his back. Kick to the midsection. This time, are we going to see that spinning neck breaker? There it is. Great stuff from Wisky. He goes for the cover. It's a great victory for the Argentinian. Wonderful stuff there from Herco Wisky. His first victory in LDN wrestling. Congratulations to Argentina. Congratulations to Herco Wisky. And Herco Wisky will continue on here celebrating in true fiesta style. A great job, but it was just too little too late for Fancy Ryan Clancy, as unfortunately he wasn't able to get the job done here. But Herco Wisky will be having fiesta time for the rest of the day, folks. Go to ldmwrestling.com for more, and remember, we are British and proud.